Good morning, peoples. Bruce with Targeted Wealth Creation coming at you here Thursday morning. I wanted to get this out. It came out about the weekly pays from Roundhill. I'm not talking about their S&P, their index funds. I'm talking about their new single stocks that are attempting to pay weekly. Now, differentiate that with the monthly pays of Tesla, MicroStrategy, Coin, NVIDIA, right? The NVIDIAs, the Teslas, the Conies, the Misties. Those are paying months, but they're in four groups, so you see a payment every week. These new Roundhills, since they sort of created the world of weekly, they're going to attempt to do swaps and I assume some options. Um, so this is going to be a different. Now, this is some stuff I had in my Roundhill before when they were talking about a November time frame. Well, obviously, it takes time in the ETF world. They have to get everything approved, but you can see that a lot of the names are held the same. So they're doing the Apple, right? It's still AAPW. They did not do AMD yet. They did not do Amazon yet. So we're seeing an Apple, we're seeing a Coin, and no Google yet, no Meta, no Microsoft, no MicroStrategy yet. That's interesting, okay? But they are doing an NVIDIA and a Tesla. So these first Apple, Coin, NVIDIA, Tesla, and smartly they jumped into Palantir because that Palantir is a winner. Now, before you run out and buy this, look at your chart. I'm going to move something over here and let me get a chart because I'm looking to add on a gap fill. So I'll put it up for you here. You can do it just on Palantir, but it plays out to PLTY just as well. But let me get it over here in fairness and show you what I'm talking about. I said this before even the down day. Okay. This is Palantir, and it's not that much different than PLD, PLTY, right? The income fund. And I see this gap very possibly filling here. It's up a little today. You'll probably get a bounce and it may consolidate. At the time, so let me do PLTY. I think this is important. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this for you. So we can't really do much with the new Roundhill yet because hopefully today is launch and maybe tomorrow. But this gap right here, so I have a buy right in the range of this gap to to buy some in my 401k because I initially bought much lower in PLTTY, and then I got out right around the 90 level. I didn't catch the top, and I've been looking to re-enter, and it hadn't, it continued up to 95 after I got out at 90, but so be it. I wanted to get back in and I had targeted 75, but on PLTY, you can buy at 71. You can buy somewhere in that gap. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to do it right away, but I sure hope it does in the next week or two. So keep that in mind when you're, and you could nibble. You could still go out and buy some PLTW because I see that over the next 5 years as just the top performing AI stock period. Better than NVIDIA, better than by far better than NVIDIA will do. NVIDIA's hardware and these guys are software. And I think it's a stock that could get to the 3 trillion mark. And when you look at that 600, billion market cap, that's a 5x in 5 years. It could be an 8x in 5 years. This thing is really set to run. Now, the markets can hurt us in the short term, but just remember that. All right, so back to these guys. This is what this is all about. Let me read to you some of the info that I had. Now I don't know. I've been moving sheets around. I don't know what I moved away. I wanted to give you the data right off of Roundhill. And wouldn't you know it, I can't find it right now. It was in my email. Where is my email? Well, I'll just create a new one. I mean, I'll create another instance on my second monitor and I'll bring it over here for you guys. All right, here it is. All right, so important to just see what they're saying about these funds. And here's the data. So each employee, these new 5 ones, and they're going to do more, okay? A strategy designed to pay weekly distributions and provide calendar week returns before fees and expenses equal to 1.2 times or 120% the return of their respective underlying stocks. Well, what happens when the stock goes down? Are you going to play it both ways? Probably not, right? They're planning on the upsides. So, but that's a nice target to come out at. Let's see what happens when I click on one of these. What does it say then about that guy? Okay, invest 1.2, no guarantee, weekly distributions, uh, fund details, shares outstanding. It looks like it's going to launch today. Let me see since the market is out there. Um, when you know, right when I want something, I can't get all the things I want. How about, let me just see if I got a price on it for you guys. PLTW, because the market has opened. Yeah, okay. So it came out at 39.41, like that, right in that kind of range. So it started trading today on Thursday. So watch that, guys. Um, and like I said, I think you're going to be able to get it cheaper if it plays out. Um, but nothing wrong with that. Let's see if there's anything else in here. They're saying the closing price from 219 is 44.24. To be determined. They'll tell us when we're going to come out. Oh, here we go. Uh, So maybe it's going to hit the 228 declaration. That's likely if they're showing us that. All right, guys. So maybe it even traded. I didn't think it traded yesterday, but maybe in fact it did. I know this announcements within the last 24 hours. All right, guys. So that's what I got for you. Again, Bruce with Targeted Wealth Creation. I think Roundhill is an innovator. I think they're fabulous. I like most of the stocks in here. Let's see what happens with these guys. Are great to watch. You can nibble on some if you want to experiment with these guys. It looks like they're going to start paying that week of the 28 when they declare again. Um, so anyway, that's what I got for you. Just something to get out on Roundhill. Have a great day ahead. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Bye for now.